Hello everyone, I'm Hakeemuddin from Saifee Computers with you again. Last time we saw the intelligence reporting on the desktop version and we saw the sales report and the aged payables report. Today we are going to have a look at the aged receivables report from the system and from intelligence both. So I'm logged into Sage 300 2024 version. I can go to accounts receivable, AR transaction reports, and here we have aged trial balance. When you open this report will open on the screen in a traditional way depending on your print destination settings. So here we have an option called as print destination where I have marked it to preview first. Based on that, when I click on the print button here, the report will open in the preview first, and then from there I can export it into any format or print it to my printer. Let's have a quick look at the AR age trial balance report, which is the accounts receivable aging report for your customers. So by default, the report is going to show you the customer, the document type, document reference number, document dates and due dates, and what are the amounts related to each of these documents and the total. You have an option to view this report in your base currency or in the customer currency, both. So here you can choose whether the report will appear in your base currency, which is your functional currency, or the customer currency, the currency used for transacting with these customers. Certain options at this level, let me explain very quickly. Here we have got aging date and the document. Do you want to cut off the documents till which particular day in your system? You can see this report for all customers or for the ones with the open items. Then you can choose your aging brackets, so 30, 60, 90, or you can change or modify this. For example, I want to modify this to 60, 90 and 120. That is also possible. You have an option to filter this report by customer, national account if you're using this module. We can talk about this later, or a group of customers, or based on the billing cycle or short name for the customers. So, and then you can apply multiple filters. So that is the first filter. Then you can have other filters also selected here. You can sort the customers also by different criteria. You can choose it from this particular list. Then you have an option to select different transaction types. So if you want to include all transaction types, everything is selected by default. If you want to remove certain transaction types and you want to select only invoices or credit notes or debit notes, you could do even that. Another option which is very important, maybe you want to see this report for past, where your customers had a balance and they paid you already. In that case, if there is a customer with a zero balance which needs to be included, you can use this option. Now by default, till this level, the system is designed, or the report is designed to show you only the amounts which are open in the system. If you want to see a report of invoices and the receipts which have been applied to it, or if you want to see it vice versa, you have receipts and you want to see which invoices were paid against this receipt. So you can use this option of apply details, where you can see the mapping of the transaction, and you can choose to include fully paid transactions. So if you've already made the payment but you still want to see it in the report, then you can see the invoices and the receipts which you have recorded against the documents. Now, once you select this option, one thing to remember, if you are using the data for a long time, this might be a very lengthy report in that case. So you might want to choose from which day you want to include the fully paid transactions. So you can choose that particular date also from here. So for time being, I'm going to remove these options. And again, I want to print this in my functional currency and click on the print button. Now this is the traditional reporting which opens the report first on your screen, and we are all very used to, we have seen it in our day-to-day life that we export this report and again work on it in Excel, make it different, presentable in a different format depending on the company's requirements, so on and so forth. An alternative to this is the intelligence reporting. So you can go to the desktop intelligence reporting, report manager. I have that open here already for me. There are certain default reports which are available, plus there are certain reports which you can download as a Sage 300 customer for free. So let's look at the detailed AR age trial balance report. When I click on the run button, here it's not going to ask me a lot of questions to filter my report. So it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to click OK. As we have seen in previous videos, this report will be built using Excel as a tool, reporting tool. That will give you the added functionality of Excel features which you can use to customize your report very easily. So let's have a look at this and let's see how we can customize it very quickly. Perfect. So the report is open here. Now, advantage, we have got certain pivot tables here, pivot charts, and we've got a pivot table with our data in it. It also comes with slices. So if you want to select one of the slices, so here I have got an account set for Europe. When I click on it, the data will be filtered for those customers for which the accounts are maintained in this Euro account set. If you want to remove this filter, just click on this remove filter button at the slicer level. Another good thing about this is now you can filter your report from the report itself without having to define the filters in advance and then printing the report and viewing the report, or exporting the report to Excel and then trying to again put it in a different format. Here everything is formatted and well presented. You can directly start using this report, and if you want to make changes, so this is a pivot table, so here you can say show field list. All the available options which are defined in the reports are available to you. If you want to add something, you can choose from here and add it. That is possible. If you want to remove some data, so for example, I don't want to see the document type, I want to remove it, so I can just drag it out from here and that will be removed. So these are the standard pivot table functionalities of Excel. So right now I have got a report which is giving me all the data in detail format with the option of grouping, with the option of being able to choose what I want to see in the report and format it in that specific way. This is about the accounts receivable aging report using the Sage Intelligence tool. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our team. Again, signing off. Thank you. This is Hakeemuddin from Saifee Computers, Dubai.